All right, I have no idea what I was thinking. I legitimately have no idea what I was thinking. Don't even put the, let's not even put the intro here in the video. Let's just get to it, okay? Last time, on the last song we did, which was Yeah, 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 I don't know why I totally didn't even think. We didn't finish the album. We didn't finish the album. I don't even know why. I think in my mind, I just happened to see Killer, the title track. I don't know. It totally slipped from my mind. So, today we're going to listen to the title track from Alice Cooper off of their album Killer, released 1971, and actually finish the album. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. So, without even much ado, hey, you make a mistake, I gotta admit when I'm wrong, and I'm wrong. I have a list of albums here to finish, and I was about to cross it off, and now I can cross it off, but I couldn't cross it off before. So let's go ahead and do that today. Let's go ahead and cross it off the list. Killer, Alice Cooper, title track to this album. Quite a good album, by the way. Let's do it. I like a little bass. Cross it.
What did I do to deserve such a fate? I didn't really want to get involved in this thing. Someone handed me this gun and I gave it everything. Yeah, I gave it everything.
Great guitar. This is just a funeral march to the end of the album. This is just a dirge at this point. That is loud. I'm sorry, that's loud. I don't know what happened there at the very end, but that, first of all, it was way too loud. Scared the bejesus out of me. All right, Killer's the best track on the album. I know it's a first listen. Killer's the best track on the album. That was awesome. That was the best way to end this album. I love that outro, by the way. The funeral march, the dirge-like rhythm, the melodies, the organ that comes in, playing a haunting little tune, and then eventually vocals come alongside it. I believe it's probably the same vocals that were being wailed before that. And it was like pain before, and then this resolution. I mean, it sounded like a funeral resolution, but a resolution nonetheless. Great outro. I really enjoyed that. Then eventually the guitar comes back for just one loud crash, goes away, and then we get some weird sounds at the end. I don't know what was happening at the end. I have no idea. This track has a lot of different sections to it. Flows so great. Moves and progresses with ease and precision. Musicianship is just out of this world. I found most attention, like personally, was in the guitar and the drum work. Just wow. And then when we do eventually get into that little funeral march, I love the toms there. I don't know why that's my tom movement. And with the kick, I like that a lot. And then as we just build up on top of that, Ezrin's work with the organ there, it just pulls it to another level at that moment, and I wasn't expecting that. Let me pull down the volume a little bit and get back into the track for a brief moment. And then I really like the singing as well. It's so... By the way, the music is kind of bluesy, but it's like this twisted blues, like in the Alice Cooper way, right? It's twisted in a slightly haunting, ghostly kind of way. But the singing is very reserved until like the back half of the track. And I really like how that kind of sets you up for this climax to come. That's just really well done songwriting. This is almost like a, hear me out, if you listen to that section, it almost reminds me of a haunted saloon. Because if you listen to the vibe of it, it sounds like a party. It sounds like a saloon where there's gunfights breaking out and people fighting over the bartender and the there's a piano player playing on the side on this honky-tonk piano that's kind of breaking down a little bit. It's a little bit out of tune, but still it gets the people moving, you know? And when I hear this, that's all I'm envisioning. Love the way that the bass grooves out of that, sustained notes in the guitar. This thing just has this very peculiar theme to it. And I really like how they expanded upon that without making it so overblown. And for one last time, at least on this album, I'm going to mention the production. I like how dry everything is. I like how just cut and straight to the point everything is. And even still, there's a lot of space in the middle, and then there's a lot of splitting and kind of, I don't know what the word is, but there's a lot of, having one instrument start on one side and then do a little response from that melody on the other side. And the instruments are kind of playing on these different areas, but eventually they meet in the middle. It's just really well done here and not overdone so that it's like annoying, you know? Sometimes it's annoying when you have too much of something in one ear and you're like, okay, I get it, I see what you're doing, but can we get back to just sounding good on the production side of things? And I think that does a great job on the production and stuff. What did I do to... Let me try that again. What did I do to deserve such a fate? I didn't really want to get involved in this thing. Someone handed me this gun and I gave it everything. Yeah, I gave it everything. So, of course, that could be a double entendre. He gave it everything on whatever this was, whatever he was involved in. He didn't want to be there, but he did his best. Okay. And then he gave it everything. He gave his gun everything. In a sense, maybe he fed his gun, like he killed somebody. He used his gun. I came into this life, looked all around. I saw just what I liked and took what I found. Nothing came easy, nothing came free, and nothing came at all until they came after me. That's the best. I love these little twisted lines. Got everything he wanted and nothing came free, and then eventually they start to come after him. What did I do to deserve such a fate? I didn't really want to get involved. He repeats what he said in the beginning. So at that point now he's really reminiscing. He's, who knows what's happening. Could have been caught and he could have been killed. Hence the kind of funeral-like section at the end there. Like fate finally caught up to him. But I think he basically got involved in a job he didn't want to get involved in. He became a killer. And at first the lifestyle was perhaps glamorous or glamorized to an extent. But once he pulled that trigger, everything kind of changed, and everything eventually was going to come after him at some point in the end, which I would imagine it kind of does. Because we do hear what I can only imagine is a body dropping as well at the end of that of the track. Anyways, now I can say that the album is done. Now I can say that we finished this one, and now I can ask you your questions I asked before. What are your favorite tracks? What do you think of this album in comparison to other Alice Cooper albums? Because this is my first and really, not my exact first, but as an album, this is my first introduction to Alice Cooper. So I'd like to know, like, is this seems to be one of his highly regarded albums, or their highly regarded albums. So I'd like to see what you guys think about more from them. Let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you as always for watching. I just noticed my shirt kind of matches a little bit. Hey, have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.